Welcome to the Crypto Teacher Stock Channel. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, the funny topic I want to go over today is the same topic I went over last night on my Crypto Teacher channel. Please check it out, guys. The actual Fed's balance sheet was $900 billion in 2007. In 2020, the Fed's balance sheet is now $7 trillion. With all these repo markets running, they're running the stock market up. Everything is fake. Everything is an illusion, guys. We have to wake our friends and family up before it is definitely too late. Because the fourth industrial revolution is moving in. And who does the fourth industrial revolution leave out? That's right, humanity. Well, the robots and everything, drones move in. So guys, we definitely have to make some changes. Now let's get over into the stock and of course the news. Basically, we have Google is taking on Square and PayPal. We knew it was coming. The behemoth is coming. So guys, when it comes to Google, of course the real name is what? Alphabet. And who do we call the Alphabet boys? That's right. FBI, CIA, IRS. That's right. It's all part of it. They know everything. They see everything. They know what you're doing. And now they're going to know what you're doing as far as what your banking goes, guys. So definitely understand that. They're coming to get all your information, not just a little. Now we have Palantir, guys, keep soaring. And I told you why it's keep soaring. It's a government company. It's a new world order stock. It's going to keep going up, plain and simple. We have Tesla for the second day on the S&P. Keeps going up. Why? Because the New World Order stock, guys, doesn't make any profits, doesn't have to. The New World Order is pumping all that money in it. Look at the PE ratios, guys. It doesn't make sense. Now, basically, we also have Hong Kong stocks climb to an 8-month high. And guys, as you can see, I've been trying to add in those emerging markets every single video. Now we have Geely Auto has moved up. So guys, that's one of their manufacturers in autos over there. So guys, we know that all these electric vehicle stocks are not going to make it. There's only going to be a few. You do have to just keep bouncing, doing your research. Now we also have Verizon's 5G studio. We have New Labs introducing their robotic. And guys, you know I've spoken about it time and time again. The fourth industrial revolution is moving fast. We have the New World Order is ready to move you over to the robots, the AI, the drones, and then also re-educate your kids. So therefore, they just be cogs in the system. Now, lastly, guys, we have 400 Southwest mechanics get furlough warning. So guys, we see that this C-word hoax, because that's exactly what it is. It's a hoax, guys. It is fooling the world. So please, guys, get there and educate your friends and family. It is too much evidence out here that the C word is just the flu, guys. No reason to shut down an economy. We know why they want to shut down this economy so they can bring in the new economy. We have the evidence, guys, now. It's not a secret. It's not a conspiracy theory. We know the fourth industrial revolution they're trying to move in. We had Bill Gates say that only 50% of travel will be back after the C word. Now, how would he even know that, guys? If we were recovering, how would he know that? Ask yourself that, guys, because everything is planned out. And, of course, he's part of the New World Order. But, guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and spread this channel everywhere. And then also do not forget to check out the Crypto Teacher channel. That is my main channel. So therefore, you get an understanding of the new economy that they're trying to move in. Have a wonderful day.
Now, when you merged with the Vongo, we remember from Glenn that there was not a lot of overlap, that there were two different, basically, let's call them client lists. How's the integration going?
The integration's going great. We have two very similar cultures with a common mission, very little overlap in terms of clients, and very little overlap in terms of our product portfolio. It's incredibly complementary, and the teams are deep in the process of integration. We announced some early wins with cross-sells to Guidewell, the parent of Florida Blue, and a large employer who was a Teladoc client, hadn't even been in discussions with Vongo yet, and we were able to close the deal in literally 90 days.
See, I think that people are also misjudging another business line, so to speak, if I can be crass, that wasn't initial, which is behavioral science, which I think must be off the charts in an era, frankly, where there isn't anyone who's not on edge.
Yeah, I mean, behavioral healthcare is incredibly important. We're seeing record growth in our mental health area, and 40% of the people who are coming to us for mental health care say that they wouldn't have otherwise gotten care. You know, we're not just virtualizing people who already would have gotten care and changing them from in-person to virtual visits. We're really expanding access to care in this really important part of the healthcare system, mental health, which we know has a tremendous impact on physical health and the cost of care.
This is the perfect day that describes what we're calling the COVID air pocket. So we have a linearity issue, which is you can't get there from here without going through a lot of bad news and some slowdown in the real economy. And we came into today, yes, better vaccine news, but also the VIX went from 40 to 22. We had a remarkable action in the market over the last 2 to 3 weeks, and a lot of good news has been priced in. The cyclicals have rallied, and so you're really primed for the good news for the cyclicals to be priced in here. Ultimately, days like this will be a gift, and pullbacks are buyable, but there'll be more bad days, probably, simply because COVID shows no sign of really stopping the economic damage yet. On the other hand, we will have a boom the second half of 2021, and the market will start pricing that in.
So the question, I guess, is what happens in the short term, Alicia, in this air pocket you describe, and is there a potential to have a double dip recession if we start to get more restrictions, like we heard from New York City today and across the country, even if we don't have a full shutdown? How close are we to that? And do you still want to be buying cyclicals if that's the case?
So it's a really interesting question. We think that you're going to get more restrictions going forward. They're not going to be called lockdowns, but clearly there's going to be more restrictive behavior. If you look at the high frequency data, mobility is already slowing down. So you'll start to see that in economic activity. We don't think there's a double dip recession here. It's just a slowing pace of growth. It will be reflected in the sectors. So probably the cyclicals come in a little bit, but they will be buyable. And they're buyable because we're going to see growth on the other side, real growth, cyclicals moving. You know, earlier in the year, the bounce off the bottom was less about cyclical growth and more about transfer payments to keep households afloat. That's a very different thing than rising yields, steepening yield curves, and actually having a self-sustaining economy, which we think will happen next year.